Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. I keep reminding myself of that. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Xingyi's 12 Animals. This morning we have Tiger. We have been working on a series that includes Rooster or chicken, depending on how you want to translate that. That moves into tiger and then through, chicken, snake, tiger. As we move through this series, we change the way that we move, we change the emphasis that we have as we're paying attention to the characteristics that go behind each of these forms. The animal gives us the nature of the movement. So we're working with that. We're working with a new set. Lao Hu Xi Lian, tiger washes its face. Lao Hu, tiger, Xi, wash, Lian, face. As we practice this move, washing the face, right? That's my face, and I'm a cat, and I'm going to wash my face. That's what cats do. This is also a very effective defensive and offensive. There's a couple opportunities here. So we'll work through a few of those. As I get started with this morning, there is something that is on my mind. And this is another one of those lessons that we pay attention to as we're working through the internal aspects. What am I doing inside? What's going on? All right, so being worried, being anxious, being stressed, being happy, being self-assured, being a little bit more self-assured than maybe is warranted. All right? These kinds of things going on inside also affect how we practice outside. It's part of that spirit, shen, that we bring to our practice. So if I'm feeling real good and I'm going to put the coffee down because I need to show this. I'm feeling really great. Hey, ready to go. All right, now let's practice. Okay, here we go. And bang chuan, and pow chuan. All right, I'm feeling good. I don't feel so great. And all right, yeah, we're going to go practice. Okay. All right, here we go. There's bang chuan. All right, there's pow chuan. Right? That difference in spirit, and I exaggerated both, but that difference is what I'm talking about. This sense of what animates your movement. Part of that is how I feel. Part of that should be characteristics from the form. The form gives it to us. This is a tiger, this is a chicken, this is a snake, this is a what, right? We pay attention to those characteristics as well. This spirit, and I'm getting there right now. I'm not going to talk about the details. I have something going on that as the process is unfolding, initially difficulty, anxiety, distress, and then thoughtfulness, contemplation. What do I have to do here? What do I need to pay attention to? And a lot of looking at what's happened in the past. Lot of past things. Let me pull all of that up, and I have to pay attention to these things, and I know that they belong to what I have to do, but I'm not sure how they work together. I'm not sure how they fit. And then moving into that sense of, that's it. That's exactly where that is. I got it now. Right there. Right there. Stop right there. That idea. I got it. You see a smile on my face. I got it. I got this. Right? I got it. There's a danger there. There's a risk. And we pay attention to that risk in our practice and in the application to what we're doing, equally as much as we pay attention to that risk when we are not talking about a physical interaction, but rather talking about a social or in my case, legal interaction. Being confident, knowing what you're doing. I'm going to get up, I'm going to have to do this. Right? We're going to, in a minute, and we're going to do a full minute. In a minute, we're going to stand here and we're going to practice Xingyi Twelve. I'm going to do this. Right? We're going to do this. And I feel really confident about it. I'm feeling good today. I feel really confident. What happens that overconfidence opens up so very many opportunities for mistakes. The difference between being confident and being overconfident, about that much. Not much at all. Knowing what you can do, and I talk about this all the time, and it applies to everything you do. Knowing what you can do. Knowing what you can do is only a tiny part of whatever it is that's going on. You must know what you can do, and part of what I'm doing here is trying to use these forms to help anybody that's watching develop these skills so that you can know what you can do. You can do these things. Here's how, right? Your confidence, your ability, your skill, your insight what about outside? Another person, other person, other situation, different situation, right? What I can do, I'll give you an example. My Spanish is pretty bad. Yo hablo un poquito. Entiendo más o menos, pero no bueno. Falta de practicar. I speak a little Spanish. It's not very good, and I can hear but I don't practice my Spanish. I've never really practiced, so my spoken Spanish is pretty bad. If I would practice for, I would say about 3 to 6 months, my spoken Spanish would be pretty good. I speak Chinese. I speak Mandarin. My pronunciation and my usage can be, not always, can be very close to native. 因为我在郑州好多年，所以这边儿也在洛阳区，在河南省，所以有的人听到我说，他们想我是中国人，从河南过来，这真的。有啥的他们不可以看我的脸呢？他们只想我是中国人，因为 my manner of speech, the words that I use and the tones that I use are part of where I learned. So being mistaken for, which is what I said, being mistaken for someone from Henan, can't see my face, who's talking? I'm going to speak to you in Mandarin. How do you know? I can tell you, but unless you can see me, you're not going to know. Not always. And this, again, I have the confidence to use the language. Confidence, and that's what I was talking about before. I have the confidence to use the language. I know what I can do. I also know what I can't do. And I've been exposed to the environment to know what I can't do, what I should not try to do. If I'm at a department store in Beijing, there's a really good chance that the person behind the counter is going to speak to me in English. And their English is probably going to be quite good. Not a problem at all to understand and be able to communicate. If I were to put that person in a situation that they were not familiar with, could they manage? Got this other thing over here. How do you deal with that? What do you do over here? Being overconfident will open the opportunity for mistakes. It will open the opportunity for you to not be able to actually do whatever it was you were so confident you were going to be able to do. Oh yeah, I can do all of this. Yeah, I'm great. I can do all this. And you're not paying attention to all of the things over here, potentially on both sides of where you're going. Like this, right? I'm driving along a road that's got a cliff on one side and a cliff on the other, and it's a little narrow road, and I need to hug this cliff so that I don't fall off of this one. And I have to be careful when I'm hugging this cliff that there's not a landslide coming down on top of me. Oh, right? That, how do I manage? What do I look for? How can I see the path through where I'm going? Am I going into the side of the cliff? Am I going off the other side of the cliff? Am I going too fast to come around the corner? Right? All of that applies to our movement and the way that we approach how we practice and how we think about using what we've learned. What situation might I use some of what I know? Oh, all kinds of situations. Right now. Really. Alright? That recognition. I'm going to get on my bike. Yeah. Car's still not running. I'm going to get on my bike. I'm going to ride to the store. Alright? I did that. I got a backpack. Took my backpack so I could bring things home. Right? Got on my bike. Rode down the street. Needed to move to the other side. Checked behind me. Moved around. Moved smoothly through. Paid attention to traffic. Did all the things that I know how to do from having had a bike as my primary transportation for a period of time. Alright, so did I get overconfident about my riding skills? No, I didn't. Was I confident enough to be able to do a few things? Yes. What's the circumstance? What's the situation? And this, I'm going to tie this up and we get started. That use of my skills, focus on where I'm going, check behind me, move into another lane, right? Something over here that I want to avoid, something over here I want to avoid. This is where I'm going. Look behind me and move around it. Right? We do exactly the same thing in martial arts. Exactly the same. That idea. I want to avoid this. I'm going to check behind me, make sure there's not something coming, and I'm going to avoid it. I don't want to get myself in trouble by just swerving out here and something else is coming behind me and it's going to hit me, right? All right. This is a hard lesson. To be confident and not become overconfident. To not think so highly of yourself. Yeah, I'm great. I'm wonderful. I can do all this stuff. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Right? Do not think so highly of yourself that you mistake your overconfidence for skill. Always, always, always take that step back. What am I doing here? Am I happy about whatever this is? Okay, great, cool. No problem. Don't let that make you be overconfident in whatever it is that you need to achieve. Eyes on the prize, right there. This is where I'm going. I don't want to go over there. I don't want to go over there, right? I don't want to run into the side of the cliff. I don't want to get hit by the rocks. I don't want to fall off the side of the cliff either, right? This is where I have to go. 1 minute, both sides. Right foot back, left foot front. Santibo. Pay attention to all three heavenly circles and pay attention to the idea of focusing on your goal. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Sink. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Sink. And come on up. All right, relax for a second. This idea of what's directly in front of us. We're going to pay attention to that a little bit as we practice this new set, snake and tiger. We're moving forward with snake, and then we're moving backward at first with tiger. But in each case, we are paying much more attention to what's right in front of us than we are to what might be on either side as we're paying attention to in Rooster. Okay, now let me show you. Alright, we're here. Xingyi Twelve, Xingyi 12. Side, I'm over here, side, step side. Alright, front, side, side. As I begin snake, like where my, right? As I step out here, right here. Snake. Go to the other side. This is where I'm moving, side to side. As I, no, snake, 1, 2, now straight, bung chuan, pao chuan. Straight back. Side, side, straight. This variation, paying attention to where am I, which direction am I going, how does this form work through these moves? What are we doing here, right? That nature behind. I'm going to start here. Yeah, it does go all the way down. Now, I'm not going there today, but it does. All right? All the way down. Sink. This goes down and comes across. As I step out, this comes down and this comes up. Split open. Side to side. Come up on this side, on this angle, I'm on 45, twist down, And again, this does go all the way down. And again, I'm not going all the way down today, but it does go all the way down. This hand, twist. This hand over the shoulder, right? Twist down. As I step out, I still have a little bit that sense of split, but I'm not going this direction. I'm here, right? Rooster, snake. Watch the thumb. Keep the thumb down. Keep the thumb down. This change, this side, stay here. 1, 2. 2 fingers, right? Snake tongue. Ready to step. I'm going to step forward with the left, Feng Chuan. Again with the right, with the left, excuse me, right hand up, Pao Chuan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My count was a little bit off there. I did that yesterday, right, with the count. As we back up, this, not going to this side, I'm going to straight back. The idea of backing up is combined with what else you might be doing. All right? So, for example, I'm backing up, and now I'm going forward, and I just changed it. I changed the direction from inside to outside. That change is available as we move. What are we doing with this, right? No, you're not going to hit me. No, you're not going to hit. No. Right? That idea, something's coming at me. This is arms, so upper body. Something's coming at me. Usually going to be a fist, another arm, head, shoulder, something. Something's coming at me. And I would rather it not hit me. Thank you. No, I don't want that. Let me move. No. Alright? Yeah, no on that side too. This one comes this way, no. This one comes this way, no. This, right? To the inside and out. That opens up an opportunity. If everything else is going to allow me that opportunity, right? Maybe there's another person over here with a fist that's coming at me. So my taking advantage of this particular opening, not going to be effective. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be overconfident, right? I'm not going to do that because it could result in my getting hit over here. So what might I do? I could keep going back and let this happen. I could help these two meet, right? There's There's an opportunity there. This one's coming this way and this one's coming this way. How about I move a little bit so that you two are coming a little closer to each other, and then I just step out the way and let you hit each other. There's that. Is it possible? Would it ever happen? I don't know. I don't know. But if I think about what I'm going to do, right? You go back to that oh, I'm feeling great, I got lost, I'm overconfident, I feel really great today, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do this. What are you doing? You're not paying attention over here? You missed something. Nope. What's the better course of action? What works better for me? Just get out the way. Let them have at it. Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna be over here. I'll watch. I'll watch. Have a good time. All right. Unless I'm the center judge, I don't have to step in. Right. I don't have to be in the middle of that. Do I want to? Mm-mm. That idea gives me both my approach and allows for having some confidence and being cautious. Take a step back. Following through, let's suppose, and use the same thing, let's suppose there's only one person. There's only one person. And I'm here. And there's an opening. I'm probably going to take advantage of that opening if I think I can win. If I'm overconfident about my skills, if I'm overconfident about what I can do, if I'm ignoring what the other person can do, how strong is that person? How nimble is that person? How well prepared is that person? Right? All of these things come into play. This is a person that is much bigger than me, and I'm got more power than I do, stronger. Right? So I'm going back. What I want to do is give that person an opportunity to make a mistake. Right? That's really what I want. I don't want to do anything. I want you to just give them the opportunity. Here, you can make a mistake. Go ahead. And I'm going to keep going. All right? Suppose more or less equal match. And I'm going to get to the other one in a minute. Suppose more or less equal match. Then I'm much more likely to take more of a risk because I believe, I believe that we're an equal match. That we're equal match, more or less, right? I'm going to take more of a risk. I'm going to be a little more aggressive. I'm going to do something different than just get out of the way. Defend, right? Bigger person, I'm going to defend. I'm going to look for them to make a mistake. And then I'm going to get out of the way. Right? You go ahead and make your mistake. I'm going to let you. I'm going to get out of here while you're doing that. Right? Exactly. As I'm looking at something that's a little bit more equal match, I'm still looking for the door. I'm still looking for how can I not have to deal with this? How can I stop whatever this is? Not what I want. Go away. How can I What do I have to do? That strategy, what I might do, believing, doesn't have to be true or not, just my belief, which is a big difference, my belief that I can overcome this person. Okay? Now, I don't know what this person has done. I can point to a gentleman who's in his 80s, internal arts master, Lil Hababa, who could wipe the floor with me in a heartbeat. He's in his 80s. I have great respect for him. I have So, what, right? What about this person? Do I know what this person can do? Do I? Not necessarily. So, what am I going to do here? More, I believe, again, I believe more or less equal. Now what? My fault is believing that we're more or less equal. Doesn't have to be true. Doesn't have to be true. If I believe that, I become overconfident. That's a mistake. Whatever the circumstance, and particularly in any kind of two-person situation, multi-person situation, being overconfident will get you in trouble. Knowing what you can do, as I said before, is only part of what you have to pay attention to. What everybody else can do is also part of what you have to pay attention to. What's my opponent capable of? The last circumstance, and sip coffee for a second, and we're going to work on forms again in just a minute. This analysis is extremely important. The last circumstance, my opponent is not worthy. First circumstance, my opponent's bigger, my opponent's stronger. There's very little that I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to give you a concrete example. I'm about 5'5" and I come in at 100-ish pounds. More than I'm going to say. Alright? More than I'm going to say. Alright? My opponent is 6'7", weighs in at 270. There's very little that I can do against an opponent of that size. I know this. There's very little that I can do. Some things, a few little things, but there's very little that I can do. Indirectly, that's my example. But try and get out of the way. Help my opponent to make a mistake. Help my opponent to fall down. I have my size as an advantage. I can be more nimble. Generally, not always, generally. I can't be aggressive towards that person. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how much force I put behind whatever my punch is. That person's not going to look at me and laugh. Seriously. what can I do? Help them to fall down. Find a way to turn that strength, to turn their size into a disadvantage. Equally matched. Yeah, more or less. I believe that. Doesn't have to be true. I keep emphasizing that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true. It means I believe it. And that's a mistake. I believe that we're more or less equally matched. So my approach is going to be different. The way that I engage is going to be different. Because I believe that we're equally matched. I have more confidence than I have when I think I'm outmatched. The last circumstance, the opponent's not worthy. There's no way this person's going to even come close. It's just not going to happen. Alright, this person is my size-ish, give or take. Their physical condition is poor. They have no sense of, you can see from their walk, they have no sense of balance. Their physical body is unwell. Right? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to try to leave them alone. I'm going to try and get out of the way. Just stop over there. Right? With this move, just stop. Just stop. Right? It's not appropriate, it's not reasonable, and it's not ethical for me to use any of my skills against someone who can't defend themselves. They're not capable, they're not able. Can't do it. Can't do it. That idea goes behind, again, that idea. This person is not able. They can't. Whether they're coming at me or not, I can't do anything. My approach to that is try and get them to stop. Say, hey, look, what do you want? What do you need here? What's your why are you coming at me? What's your problem? Let me see if we can fix it. Right? Defend. Back up. That instinct. That what am I going to do first? What am I going to do first? Needs to be part of that I'm going to try not to do anything. That needs to be part of your reflex in every response that you have. If it's not, you end up becoming much more aggressive. I practiced every day. I feel real good. I got a lot of strength. I've been through this. I'm gonna go do a workout. I come out of the workout. I feel great. Hey, let's go do this. Hey, yeah, I'm strong. Ha ha ha. I'm strong. Right? You do. It's human nature. We do this in our training. We cultivate this. We want to develop greater strength. We want to develop greater flexibility. We want to develop the precision and the ability to use the applications that we're working with, right? When do we use that? How do we use that? Having confidence in yourself, knowing what you can do. We want that. We work for that. Being cautious about what you don't know needs to be part of that equation as well. There's yang, I know what I have, and there's yin, I don't know what this is. Right? In this series, pay attention to little physical moves now. In this series, we have forward and backward. We have a couple minor changes in placement, right? As I step out, up, bring this back leg comes up. As we twist down, supporting leg, so I can step out here, twist, twist, step forward. Excuse me. As we step, this twist, twist out as you come through. There's a twist through this split. I'm exaggerating it, but it's there. Turn, split. Twist, split. Again, exaggerated for both. There's a difference between the two. Pay attention to it. The dynamic behind the move is different. We come out of coiling snake. I'm here. Suzanne? Down, twist to come out. Not up here, it's here. That twist, as I come out, carries the hip to drive the right hand as it comes out to turn to the left. That coiling, twist, twist, twist. Pay attention to that as we step. Weight change. That just half a fraction of a second, that your weight shifts to the back so you can move the front foot. It's not shift back. It's change the weight, right? So we don't I'm here. Right foot. I gotta move my left foot. 60 on the left, 40 on the right as I step out here. Turn, turn. Still got that, I'm still forward. 60, 40. Turn, turn. I have to move this. That was it. That's the weight change. Body doesn't move. Not really. So, from here, get my left foot to the front. Shift and go left. No. Don't get to do that. I'm here. Right? Little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. And that, I'm gonna tie that back to some of what I was talking about before. We're gonna keep going. Little tiny bit. Just a little bit. It can make all the difference. Doesn't have to be real big, just a little bit. Knowing where that is, being able to find that center, being able to, I'm not going over here and I want to, no. I'm going to straight here. Not going to be distracted over here, but I'm paying attention so that I don't get blindsided. I don't get this one's coming at me from this way, this one's coming this way, and this one's saying, and I want to go this way. How do I avoid that? How do I deal with that? How do I address that? How do I look at what my response is going to be? Stronger than me? Need to be defensive. I need to maneuver out of the way, and I need to hope that I can find a way to help my opponent make a mistake. More or less equal? Don't believe it. Don't believe it. No, you'll get yourself in trouble. Don't believe it. Obviously not capable. Back up and try and help them understand that they're not capable. This ain't going to happen, okay? It's not. Right. We need to come to some other kind of arrangement here. Maybe you go away and I go away and it's all good. But you're not capable, and if you keep coming at me, I will let you know that you're not, gently, very gently, let you know that you're not capable. And I'm just, because I'm using this as an example, the person here is capable. I don't know. I'm not going to let myself believe that I'm any stronger or better. I'm just going to deal with it as best as I can. I can see that I'm not at such a disadvantage that I need to focus only on encouraging the person to make a mistake. Right? I'm here. This is more or less equal. Defensive. Entirely defensive. I know that there's no way that I'm going to cause any issue for this person. I can't do anything. They're too big. They're too strong. What can I do? Try and help them make a mistake? I'm here. Right? Same move. Same move. If I was effective enough with that change, I helped the person fall down. I was effective enough. Not capable. Person that's coming to me, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Right? It's not going to happen. You can't. It's just really not going to happen. Stop. Right? Which of these do you have? Which of these circumstances? Something different? You're probably going to run into one of something along this range. And it doesn't, again, the concepts and the things that I'm talking about today apply to everything. It's not only this martial art. It's the kind of strategy, the kind of philosophy, the kind of thing that we get in Sun Tzu, in The Art of War. How do I defeat a stronger opponent? I don't. I figure out how to get them to do it themselves. I do. Alright? How do I meet an equal? Don't assume there's an equal. How do I address less than? Not capable. I can't fight against somebody who's not capable. It's not ethical. It's not the moral character that we look for to become advanced in these arts. If you're a bully, if you're looking for how to hurt someone who's less capable, I really hope you're not even watching this. Because I don't want you to know nothing. Person who's less capable, they come on board. This understanding of where you are. What am I capable of? What can I do? Physically, what can I do? Yeah. Physically, what can I do? Can I go all the way down today? Nope. Okay. Acknowledge that. It's fine. Excuse me. It's fine. Acknowledge that. You have to. You have to know what you can do. Is it enough if I'm here, right? As I step up, can I execute this move with some force? Grab. This comes out. You bet. Is that going to be effective? Depends on what I'm going up against. Depends on what I hit. Or not. I could miss. Be a problem. How do we gauge what might that situation be? We have to look. We have to know what we can do. Understand what we don't know. I know this, I don't know this. And be able to apply that, I don't know this, to what am I going to do? I don't know. What am I going to do? Be cautious. All right. And Tiger teaches us part of that, be cautious. I'm backing up. I'm going backward. All right, now, doesn't mean that what I'm doing can't be an offensive move. But the general intent is to move backward, more defensive. I can turn that into a strategic retreat and make it an offensive move, which is exactly what the form does. Bang Chuan, Pao Chuan, go back. Yo, now I'm going forward again. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. That idea depends on what your circumstance is. It does depend on everything that you're doing. This idea that I can twist and turn and use that energy. What am I going to do with it? Am I going to use it to cause this person over here to fall off balance? Am I going to use it to deflect and counter? Am I going to use it just to deflect? Just stop. Right? What am I going to do with it? Alright. I'm going to go one more time, and I'm going to go slow through this last part from Golden Rooster. Spreads its wings here. Right foot front, right hand out. Left hand out to the side just a little bit. And come on up on the right, both hands up. Twist down on the right, ready to step to the left. Slice up, and 2 fingers, snake tongue, 1, 2, ready, step, Bang Chuan, Pao Chuan, shift back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything goes together and down. This comes across as you punch down. This series tiger washing its face is both defensive and offensive. It carries with the idea that big cat washing its face. If you watch a cat actually washing its face, it becomes clear the nature and the dynamic behind this movement. All right, tomorrow, finish this up. We'll pay a little bit more attention to how we're turning the waist, what we're doing with the hip, so that this movement has that sense of big cat washing its face. Also pay attention a little bit more to the stepping as we step through that weight change as I shift back and forward. This does go back, and this does go forward. That change we'll work on a little bit more tomorrow, as well as that backward step. And see if I maybe have a preview of what's coming up next. I appreciate you being here today. Thursday and Friday, Qigong class, basics on Thursday and advanced class on Friday. I hope you'll join me. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.